Hi, welcome to the next part. Lo and behold, my Vital Choice order came in. I'm using it because it says that there's a dry ice warning. Do not touch dry ice with your hands. Use another mitt and handle taking things out. So it's fine. So it comes in a styrofoam thing. I didn't actually take anything out but the dry ice and some dried cranberries that came as a free gift. What's nice about them? They like to give out bonus gifts. Okay, so I ordered red Ikura with the salmon eggs. And they come in these little containers like this. There's 4 of them. Can't wait to try it. I'm going to do a review on this another time, but you can check out our website. I'll put a link there. Order if you like. I think it's the best ever. I also got this for my family because we never tried it and I thought, why not? It is Wild Alaskan Sockeye Salmon Sausage. Like this. Has sockeye salmon, wild of course, Alaskan sockeye salmon, organic arrowroot, the herbs and spices, sea salt, and water. So it's really good. And we'll probably have it for dinner tonight. I won't be eating it probably, but I got 4 of these. And this should last me a month for 4 of these. I'm hoping, we'll see. It's going to be for me and my kids. So that's that. And everything came in perfectly frozen. So the dry ice worked. So I'll have to take care of that later. I'll finish up with what I was telling you about. So, okay, so I started having some health benefits. I started getting better. And some of the main changes that I did is start introducing meat again. I found a local organic farmer that did grass-fed meat, and I bought that. They also did raw milk, whole raw brown Swiss milk. At first I was doing Jersey, but I didn't like that farmer. I found this other farmer when I found the meat had brown Swiss cows, and I preferred the milk, and it was half the price that he charged. And it was the same, they're grass-fed. Lots of fat on those fat milks, which is great. I also bought raw butter, which I would totally crave. Once I started eating this stuff, like all I could eat was the meat and fat. Like I was totally craving all this stuff for a while, and then it evened out to balance. I just followed how I was feeling, that I needed that. And I got a wheat grinder, and I started grinding my own grains and making sourdough bread. What else? I started making stock-based soup. I didn't do the fermented stuff right away except for yogurt. Taking it one little step at a time, and finally I put in cod liver oil. Once I put in that cod liver oil, we never got sick again, as long as we were taking the cod liver oil and eating this way. So that was my main changes. I did do some lacto-fermented beverages, the lemonade and the ginger ale. So those are the changes that I made, and I stopped being vegan. I stopped having the soy products and the pretend meat products and all of that, pretend cheese and whatever. So I stopped all that, and I didn't find raw milk cheese for a while, but I eventually found that. But I was pretty much healed by then. I felt healthier than ever in my life, and that was wonderful. Then it got to the point I had 2 more babies. Pregnancy was great. Everything was great. With the second boy, for my 3rd child, I ate mostly cooked foods. I cooked everything except for the raw milk and the butter. And we were going through a really hard time financially, so we did the cod liver oil, which cod liver oil was the Garden of Life brand, until I found the Blue Ice brand, which is much better. We did the fermented, but it still had a really good effect. And I didn't give any fishy birds because they're cold pressed. But my son, I was eating all cooked foods. I thought, well, it shouldn't matter because we're eating, good stuff. We ate a lot of grains because, financially things were tough. And I was like, thinking everything was okay. And everything seemed to be okay. The labor went fine. And everything was fine. Like, I didn't go down bad. I didn't get cavities. But I got to a point where I just didn't feel quite right. I think it was my thyroid. I was very, very tired, very cold. Things didn't feel quite right. And I thought, Heavenly Father, and I was having a problem maintaining weight. So I said, Heavenly Father, what is it? Can you show me? Can you help me? And after a long time of this, I met 3 different people, which by the 3rd time, I knew was an answer to my prayers. The first person I met was a man, and what I noticed first about him, I met him twice on 2 different occasions. On both occasions, he was just naturally happy. He was like a bigger guy in the sense that he was tall and had big bones. So I had meat on him, but there was no fat. But the thing that I noticed most was his natural happiness and this glow. It was like he was glowing. I've never seen anyone like that before. And I had tried the raw vegan, just so you know. I have tried the raw vegan, and that was not so good. It was almost just as bad as being vegan. I have, at first it was okay, but long term, no. I've met raw vegans, and I've seen videos. Overall, not impressed, especially if it's maintained over time. But this person was different. He was so different. He was glowing. He looked bright, naturally happy for no reason, perfectly healthy, well-built, good muscles, good bones, just perfect. I was so amazed. I've never seen anyone like this before. Rebecca, can you please get the baby and bring her down? So I was so impressed that I immediately asked him, how do you eat? Why do you look so healthy? And there was this special spirit about him, this special, I don't know, it just felt happy being around him. And then he explains, oh, I don't eat anything fresh. I'm like, well, what do you eat then? Other than raw milk, because that's how he kind of met through the raw milk. He's like, well, all I eat is he called it a raw primal diet. He's like, all I eat is raw everything. I eat a lot of raw meats and fish, raw milk and dairy, lots of raw fats, and raw greens, lots of greens, especially in the form of green juice. That's what he did. And just a small amount of fruit. And I'm like, that's all you eat? He's like, yeah. And I was amazed, but I thought I could never eat the raw meat. I don't know. I was not willing to accept that. So then another occasion, and then later on, a few weeks later, I met somebody else. The same thing, the same glow, well-built, absolutely beautiful, just that glow. And this is a woman. If she didn't have that glow and this feeling and this happiness about it, it was so natural, and what I described, she may not have looked especially beautiful, but because of all that, it was just beauty, if that makes sense. And I was so impressed. I asked her the same question. I met her 4 different occasions, maybe 5, and I finally asked her, it's like, this is constant. She's always like this. So I finally asked her about how she lives and everything, and it came up that she eats the same way as this guy. He said the same thing. And it's been years. She's like, well, I used to be very sick and not very good and kind of overweight, but and then she explained, I got to read. Hi. Good morning. Anyway, so yeah, and so I thought, well, I could never do that. And she sent me a link to Ageless Wonder Planet's website. She's following that. Living in the exact same way. And then a 3rd person I met soon after. This time this person was not in their, those other 2 people were about in their 30s. This person was in their 50s. It was a lady. And the same exact thing. And so I asked her, I'm like, this is so weird. I've never seen so many people like this in my life. And now this is the 3rd person. And I asked the same question. She gave me the exact same answer. These people didn't know each other. So I was like, oh, this is so weird. And then it finally clicked. I finally was like, maybe this is an answer to my prayer. And I never met them again or anyone like it since. and I just had a warm feeling, yeah, that's an answer to your prayer. But at that time, and that was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was not willing to accept the raw meat thing, but I was starting to look into going raw, and I hadn't yet. Okay, still really haven't quite yet. So, that's that. I'll see you on the next part.